Hi YouTube, it's Self-Help Girl here, and I wanted to make a video on how you can use comedy to heal your pain. And I wanted to do this because life can get really challenging at times. And I want to let you know that you can get through it. And this is what I've always said, is you can get through it. And I've used comedy a lot in my life to heal my pain. And one thing I always like to talk about is how when things were the worst in my life, how I played this game where I said, you know what? It could always have been worse. Whatever bad situation happened to me, you know what? It could always have been worse. And I name 5 situations, some of them comical, funny situations, of how things could have gotten worse for me in the situation that I'm upset about, that I'm angry about. And you can also take your pain and transform it into something positive for yourself. So if you're going through anything difficult right now, I want you to channel that pain, put it into positivity, to helping others, to helping someone else. And maybe when they're down, you can use comedy to cheer them up. Right? And not everything is comical in life. Not everything is funny, obviously. But this video is about how you can use comedy to heal your pain and to heal others. So in that situation, that game I was just talking about, I would go through like at least 5 situations where whatever I just went through could have been worse. And, first it feels terrible and feels scary, right? But then at the end of it, you realize, you know what? This is kind of funny now. This is kind of funny now that I've named a bunch of situations that could have been worse. And maybe life isn't so bad after all. Maybe my situation wasn't so bad. Because at least this didn't happen. And at least that didn't happen, right? Comedy is very useful to you, and if you have a sense of humor, or if you can get one through watching comedy, that will help you. Sometimes I watch In Living Color, I watch, Mad TV, I watch funny TV shows when I'm down, and I see myself transform, if not in the moment, because I'm too down, but a couple days later, suddenly I'm making my own jokes and being funny again, because I used their comedy and I soaked it into my system, and eventually it took that pain and transformed it into laughter, transformed it into comedy again. And then what you're doing is you're taking something negative from something negative that happened to you, and you're transforming it into something positive that will help you and others. And sometimes that's the most powerful thing we can do, is we can take our pain and use it for the better, right? We can use our pain to help others, to make other people laugh, to make us laugh. And that in turn makes us grow. Right? That makes us grow spiritually, that makes us grow as a person. When we can take a negative situation